Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a really fun video that you guys have been wanting for a long time now. I'm doing a second part of reacting to my subscribers' rabbit enclosures. So basically, if you haven't seen my last video of how I did this, basically how it works is I just made a post and had some information for people to be able to send in photos of the rabbit's enclosure, and I'm going to react to them. So keep in mind, I do have full permission to include all of these photos in my video and to give them friendly advice. So to make it a little more fun, I thought this time I would go ahead and rate the enclosures on a scale of 1 to 10. Obviously 1 is the worst, 10 is the best. So without further ado, let's get into reacting to the enclosures. I didn't require anyone to write like a description about their enclosures, but some people did include a little bit. So all this one says is this is Freddy's enclosure. He lives in my room. So first thing I'm going to say really quick is it looks like the pen is 2 feet tall, not 3 feet. Some rabbits are totally fine being in a 2-foot pen and they won't try to jump it. But like most rabbits of a young, healthy age will be able to jump 2 feet. So you might want to consider getting a taller pen because I think he probably could jump that pretty easily. Alright, so now we're looking at the litter box here. I like how tall it is. I will say it looks a little bit small. I'm not sure exactly how big it is, but I mean it's fine, but you definitely could get a bigger one, and you definitely have room for a bigger one if you wanted to look into that. And the hay bag does look really small, so I would definitely get a bigger hay feeder because he's probably going to go through that really fast. The water dishes, I love. Those are so cute. And especially if you have a bunny who likes to dump their water dishes, that is a great kind to have because they hook onto the side of the pen, so I love those. I like that you have a little tunnel. You might consider adding like a little box hidey house. The tunnel is technically a hide, but some rabbits don't really like tunnels. Like I know Brenny is not the biggest fan of tunnels, so she'd much rather have like a box style hidey house to go into, so you might want to add that. Some rabbits prefer more open space and some rabbits prefer more hiding spots, so I guess it just depends on your bunny. It does look like you have some great toys. Overall, it looks really good. It's a very nice size, so great job on that. And yeah, overall pretty good. I think I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10 just because of like the smaller hay feeder. The pen is a little bit short and you could use a bigger litter box if you wanted. But overall, not bad. All right, we are going on to the next one. Ooh, they sent a bunch of pictures. Okay, so this one says, hi, this is my bunny's outdoor enclosure. I can't keep them inside because of my parents and they live in a 4x4 foot house, and then their pen is 6x4 feet. I'm trying to bond my bunnies, so this is their setup for the time being. I have a black and white Polish named Bluebell and a golden and white English spot named Pepper. Pepper is my neutered male, 3 years old, and Bluebell is my spayed female, is 9 months old. Okay, so I don't have anything against outdoor enclosures. If you might know, Brenny actually does live outside part-time of the year, and the other part of the year she lives in our garage. So she never lives in our house just because of, again, my parents. So I fully support like outdoor rabbit housing as long as you know how to do it properly and you have enough space and they are protected. And also that's great that you're trying to bond them because I love seeing bonded rabbits. Unfortunately, I'm not able to bond Brenny for different reasons, but yeah, that's really awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at the enclosure. So this is the first picture. This looks like the indoor, not indoor, but like in like the hutch space, I think. You have really nice litter boxes. They're pretty good size. I can't tell it's in the boxes, but it almost looks like shavings. It could be like paper bedding, I'm not sure. If it is shavings, I'm pretty sure like aspen is the only kind that is safe. If it's not that, and it's a different kind of wood shavings, you're going to want to change that because the aroma is not safe for the rabbits. You have a good amount of hay, and also I forgot to mention the bunnies are absolutely adorable. Like, they're so cute and they look so soft. Okay, you also have a few toys in here, which is awesome. Alright, so this is the little like run area. It does look nice and spacious, which is great. You have a little Heidi house in there, a little water dish, which is awesome. If you're putting them in there and not allowing them access back into their little hutch, then I would either cover the top of the run with something that's like you can't see through it so that they feel a little more safe, or I would add like a bigger Heidi house that's a little more secure, because although the little igloo Heidi houses are cute, they are plastic, so they're kind of see-through and the rabbits may not feel the safest in them. Rabbits prefer to have a Heidi house with 2 entries, because that way if a predator were to come and block one entry, they still have a way to escape, so they do feel a lot safer in those. So you might just take like an old cardboard box and like cut 2 holes in it. That works great. I do that all the time and Brittany loves those. Overall, I really like what you've done with the space you had, and especially having to keep them outdoors. If they weren't being bonded, I would say this space in their hutch is kind of small, but since they will be bonded soon and then they'll have like that whole space to share, then I'm not really gonna make a big deal about that, because obviously you're working with the space you have and working on the bonding process, so I totally understand that. Other than that, good job. So I'm gonna give you a 9. Alright, on to the next one. This says, Dear Brenny, I am a big fan of your channel. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Here are some pictures of my rabbit setup. I have one Havana rabbit named Pepper. She free roams in my bedroom. The pictures show the parts of my room that are specifically for her. First of all, love that she's free roaming. That is awesome. So over here, it looks like you do have a nice rug on the floor, which is awesome because rabbits usually don't love hardwood floors. Looks like you've got a little like bed back in the corner. There's a little cardboard chew toy, a little hanging toy. That's awesome. Oh, I love the litter box setup. So you have a nice large size litter box. Good job. I love your hay feeder. That looks awesome. And then you have a little pee pad outside the litter box. Just make sure your bunny doesn't chew on that plastic edge. Which it doesn't look like you're having any issues with that, but just be careful of that. Here is the food and water dish setup. So you have one of those gravity waterers. I actually have several of those as well. I don't really use them much, but I do have some of those, and they're nice because you don't have to fill the water dish as often, but I will say you do still need to make sure you're cleaning it really well, probably at least once a week, I would say, to prevent like algae and stuff from growing in there. They can get kind of nasty if you don't clean them. So just make sure you're cleaning it really well. And then there's the food dish. Here's your bunny. She's adorable. And you got some more little toys here. That's awesome. Overall, this is a really, really good setup. I don't have any issues with it, so I'm going to give it a 10. Okay, this one says, Hi, this is my bunny's habitat. She only goes in her pen at night and free roams during the day. She has free range of my whole upstairs. Okay. Ooh, I like this. You have some really cute little like leaves on the side of the pen. That's adorable. So you've got a little like tunnel situation over here. That's cute. It looks like she's chewed through it in the middle though, so just be careful that she doesn't ingest any of that. So over here you have a little like bed type thing with a little bunny. I love that. I do the same thing. I'll set up Bernie's little bed and then I'll put her little like stuffed bunny next to it. That's really cute. And then you have a little hanging toy on the side of the pen. That's awesome. And then you've got two nice size, I don't know if those are both water dishes. They're either both water dishes or one is water, one's food. Either way, great. And then you've got some more toys over there. That's awesome. I can't tell from this picture. It looks like it's a 2-foot pen. So again, rabbits can jump anything under 3 feet usually. So since your rabbit is free roam during the day, I'm assuming there's not really anything that she could really get into too much trouble. If she were to jump out of the pen, just keep that in mind that she probably could jump it if she wanted. The litter box looks amazing. It's a great size. I love that. And you've also got plenty of hay in there, which is super great. Overall, really nice enclosure. I also love that she can free roam. So I'm going to give this a 10. I don't have any issues with it. Okay, so funny story behind this one, guys. It's not a rabbit enclosure. It's a snake enclosure. And you guys are probably like, what in the world? This person messaged me or commented on my post on ZooPix that I had made for you guys to send in pictures, and they're like, hey, can I send in my snake's habitat? And I'm like, go for it, like, please, just go for it. So we have some pictures of a snake habitat, and I'm also going to read this quite detailed description to you guys. That is insane, you guys. Remind me never to get a snake. Not that I want a snake, but like I would never be able to keep up with the detailed care of all this stuff. And the enclosure is so cool. Like, I kind of have an obsession with like just animal enclosures, especially when people make them like very natural, like how it kind of mimics how it would be in the wild for them. I think that's like so cool. So there's a bunch of pictures. You are doing such a good job of taking care of him. Obviously, I have literally no experience with taking care of snakes, but you're doing a really good job. So, thank you for sending in your snake's enclosure. This is my setup for my 2 rabbits, Bambi and Faline? I'm sorry, guys. I am the worst with pronouncing stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just cannot pronounce things. They live in a 12-foot by 6-foot X pen and get a couple of hours free roaming in my bedroom each day. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's so cute. Okay, first of all, you have stuff hanging on the pen, and it's like the cutest stuff ever. You got like a little bunny, like banner, like some cute little carrots. That's adorable. The pen does look like a 3-foot pen, which is awesome. I can see where they've dug in the sheets. People ask me all the time, like, doesn't Brenny, like, chew at her fleece and stuff? And to be honest, she doesn't really. She has a little bit, but it's really not bad. I find that with, like, towels, she's much more prone to chew on those than, like, a fuzzy fleece blanket, which is what I have in her enclosure right now. So you might try that if you want. Another thing you can do is just put mats or tiles over them like you've been doing. You can buy seagrass mats or like Timothy mats off of oneonrabbits.com, binkybunny.com, the House Rabbit Society shop. I'll have some great mats you can use that are chewable. Okay, another overview of the pen here. Okay, huge litter boxes. Oh my goodness. So you've got like one nice long one, and then it looks like another smaller one, which is awesome because yes, you do have 2 rabbits. So I've never had 2 rabbits, but from what I've heard from One Rabbits, you should have 1 litter box for each rabbit you have, just because sometimes they'll kick the other bunny out of their litter box. Guys, stop jumping! You've got the IKEA doll bed, iconic. You've got some toys scattered in there. You've got a dig box, which is so cool. Okay, you have the stacking cups. You guys, I got stacking cups like a few months ago, and Brenny is obsessed with them. And the great thing about them is like they'll last forever because bunnies can't really like chew through them. So that's awesome. You also have like a little seagrass bowl with, it looks like, some wooden toys in there. You've got the gravity waterer, again with that. Just make sure you're cleaning it thoroughly at least like once a week. And then down at the end of the pen, I didn't see this, you have a maze haven, or that's a mini. Maybe that's a, I don't know. Some sort of a maze haven or like mini Maybe even, I'm not sure, but that's awesome. I absolutely love your rabbit's enclosure. Great job. 10 out of 10. Okay, this one says, I have a 2-year-old Holland Lot named Louie. He free roams in my bedroom 24/7 and loves it. Every week I exchange his toys for different ones so he isn't bored. Okay, so first of all, I love your rug. It's really pretty and everything looks so clean. I don't know how you possibly keep it that clean with the hay and everything, but it looks so nice. Oh my gosh. You have the little like bunny castle. I want one of those so bad, but they're so expensive that I'm not gonna buy one right now, but maybe one day I will. You've got the little water dishes in front. It looks like you have some cute pink fleece on there. This is so aesthetically pleasing. Like, this just makes me so happy. And then you have toys scattered around, the little cardboard chew. And then, do we have a close-up of, there we go. So we've got a close-up of the little Heidi house thing. I love these. That's great. And then we have the litter box. So I don't know how you have a white rug under your litter box and it's not like filthy, because first of all, hay, and secondly, does your rabbit ever pee over the edge? Like, Brainy does that quite often. I don't know if it's just my bunny or if anyone else's bunnies do that, but so this looks actually like a litter box I used to have. Actually, I still have it. I just don't use it. Because it is a little bit smaller, so if you want, you could get a bigger one. I don't have an issue with it, but I think personally just having like a larger litter box is nicer because you don't have to clean it quite as often. So that's just something, if you wanted to do, you definitely could. And you've also got a good amount of hay in there, which is awesome. Okay, 10 out of 10 for having a great rabbit setup, and 10 out of 10 for aesthetics as well, because oh my gosh, I could never. Alright guys, so that is all we have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on notifications if you have not already. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!